Hi, it's Poppy, and today is the day that I'm finally going to dye my hair with henna. In my previous videos, I've been cutting off a lot of different locks, and I did a henna experiment with a bunch of different acids. I'll link to that because I'm not going to talk a whole lot about that in this video. I'm just going to kind of show you the process and get it done. As you can see, my hair is already red. At some point along the way, I did bleach out the tips, and then I tried to dye it back with Madison Reed to more like my natural red, but that faded out after a couple of months, and now it's getting quite a bit blonder again, which is fine. I like it too. But the other thing that I'm dealing with is my little frosted strawberry bits coming through in my hair. From the experiment, I was really surprised how bright pure henna turns out, and I don't want to be fire engine red. And the Cassia is almost like a neutral color. But just to give you a quick view of the difference, you can see the base is quite red. That is 100% henna in chamomile tea, and the tip still looks pretty bleached out because that is 100% cassia. This one is my long one, and I did kind of a gradient. So this is 100% henna up top, and it kind of goes to a 50-50, 30, 10, and then back to 100% cassia. My goal is to be more on this color. And as you can see, I'm not trying to do a whole lot. I just want consistent color. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. I did use pure henna, no mixes. This is the Xenia brand, and also same for the Cassia. What I ended up going with is a 10% henna, 90% cassia mix, and then about 30% henna, which I'm going to do closer to my roots. So hopefully I'll have this amazing gradient ombre effect going on, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. So without further ado, I am just going to put on some great music for you and show you the process of putting it in. I'm at a stopping point because I am out of the 10% henna, and I still have the bottoms to do, and yeah, the back and underneath. So I'm going to use the 30% henna on the underneath part because that would be naturally kind of darker. This would be still more of the lighter color, more like it's sun-kissed. I did save the tiniest bit of the 10%. What I'm going to do with that is make it super thin, and then basically like dunk the tips in. That way maybe I will still have kind of blonde-ish tips. Okay, I used every last bit, and at the very end really thinned it out and just try to press it into each dread, just really getting it saturated. And yeah, it's heavy. There's a lot of mud in there. I think we were about an hour in to how long it took on this process. The next thing I'm gonna do real quick is just take a water bottle and spray out the tips a little bit and see if I can keep just a tiny bit of that blonde. Okay, I'm all cleaned up. I've got my counters cleaned up. It wasn't too bad, just like I said, the henna dust everywhere. But now I'm ready to wait the 3 to 4 hours before taking a shower, and I will show you the results in the morning. Okay. So this is the next morning after my first shower, and I kind of love it. I think it's the perfect shade that I was hoping for, and it's a little brassy orange, but that's kind of what I like. I'm glad that I only went with like the 10-30% combo. It's, yeah, probably like 20% next time I do it. So in my first shower, all I did was just rinse it out until the water was basically clear. I did not use any shampoo, and my hair feels really clean. It feels pretty amazing. It doesn't feel weighed down or muddy or anything weird like that. But yeah, it may change a little bit after my next shower with the shampoo. It could get just a slight bit darker. I have heard that it can take up to 2 days for the entire processing of the color to happen. And as you can see in the test dread, it is just a slightly different color. I'll just show you the back real quick. So I can't tell if underneath is darker a little bit or not. I think originally it was a little darker to begin with anyways. One thing that I did notice in the coverage of the white hair that I'm getting, it does look like where it's white, it's lighter, so that's kind of nice for some cool looking highlights. And the process was easy. A little messy, but I am definitely going to be doing this again in the future. I'm actually sort of tempted to take this one that I had cut off as a test dread and to find a place to reattach it. I'll have to watch some of your guys' videos to figure out how to attach extensions. So yes, this is my henna experience, and be sure, like I said, to watch the video where I did it on the test dreads to really get an idea of how the different acidities will activate the henna in different ways. I definitely think anybody should do test strands on something so permanent. I'm glad that I did, and I am really, really happy with the results. So thank you, as always, for watching, and I will see you in the next hair adventure. Alright, love you guys. Bye.